We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
23-yard line.
Check, 380. Check, 45 to Mike. Oh, yeah. Got it. Check. Kill.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen, son.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20.
Listen. Ball try. Check 50. Let's go double count right here.
There's Wilson to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
40. Check. Shit. Switch. Check 90. Switch.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Shakedown, baby.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the 37-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
59. 40. Go. Watch the eye.
They'll run it.
You ain't going nowhere. Go, run.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
Check 49. What's left? Go 14. Be alert. 59. Come on. Check 59. 2, 3. Mike's 50.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45.
You don't want it. Hey, alert 3. He's coming. We got jump right.
Wilson.
Tighten up.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check. Hey guys, listen. Check. Check 3. Check safety.
Now a handoff looking right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Oh, yeah!
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Come on, set. 18, Gator. All day, every day, any day. Hey, Delta. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Looking to throw. He's got Evans. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. He was locked in last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2.
Clear some space in the trophy room. He won it last week. He's thinking he's going to get a few more before this season is over, maybe even starting with this game.
Tighten down. There you go. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, boy.
2nd and 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys were able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Get ready.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Go. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Mike, check, 59.
There you go, play action now, Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Mike to 59. You don't know no better. Check nickel. 14, Friday.
Third and long. It's Wilson.
Here we go.
And that will be incomplete. So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's fielded at the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Mike, 59, Mike. Check, 59. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll drop the throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Let's go.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 90. Wolf. 59. Mike to 59. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go, baby.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Chef.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Set 70, Indy.
Y'all not ready?
Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Come on, man. Let's go.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. The extra point up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that. They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Here we go. Here we
It's
go.
a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Let's make these babies cry.
Hey, hey.
Mike's partner.
Hustle.
Big stop, G.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to fire one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and show. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Let's go now.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Shoot.
They'll look to throw here. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
59, Mike the 59.
In your face.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
14.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Spot that. Check three.
59's Mike. Check. 59.
You must be dreaming.
Mike's 59.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Pick, baby, all day. Don't throw this way.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Ready,
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Check.
Here's Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Hey, watch the slant. Mike's 59.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get ready.
Well.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Buying time to his left. And the pressure gets to him again.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he's going to go down again. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Break.
Mike, 59, Mike. Check, 59.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Protein spill.
Twist. Sponge. No. Slam.
Five.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Go, everybody. Run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the screen. Mike, check. 59.
Get it.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, as time expires in the first half, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Ready.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
On the ready.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
We got this.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Taken from just outside the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. Come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
45.
Look for signal. Watch that.
Hey, alert. Go, let's get right.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Check. 59.
Here we go.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike,
I'll go special.
To try again after the sack. Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
36 power.
Arvin. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Switch up. Mike's 50.
Friday.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brady. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
I'm scared.
Mike's back.
Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game.
don't let him breathe.
95.
Don't let him breathe.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game.
Pick it up.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now Wilson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This from 25 yards out. And Myers able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Nah, it's not.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
I'm coming after you.
Back to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
25 yards to pick up there, also a first down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Back to throw here. Airing this one out for Evans. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup of 38. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now back to throw. His pass caught with the 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football.
Check Mike 45. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Looking at third in the nose of the football. And he'll burrow his way forward to pick up the first. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
Mike
45.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it down the option play for a loss. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here I come again. Short.
59.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Come on, set. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
Yeah.
Set, go.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
60 Pittsburgh.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty.
Pilot, 64, weak. 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They're in coverage to knock it away, Marquise Blair.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Gadwin. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown!
Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point safely through, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I'm not so crazy about where they decided to run that play, but I like the play itself because if you continue to run it and show it, you're going to create openings that you hope to exploit later in the game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing up there, picking up the first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The This will be taken very short. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not where they got that. They get a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A loss of 2 there, second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Bang, 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 bang.
Here's Wilson. Throwing left side here.
Let's get tired of seeing me.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
Let's go, fellas.
It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Dancing to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Let's go,
And he'll
baby.
be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
There.
For this, man.
Hey, alert.
They still playing soccer.
Now a handoff.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he's able to get across midfield and down to the Buccaneer territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
380.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tampa Bay, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.